weekends, maybe I'll have a thorough read about this to understand. I'm so curious now, huh? Yeah, and thanks to Leo for posting the book earlier. It's called Build Your Own Neural Network by Tariq Rashid. I want to give him all credit because, again, reading that book and doing the exercises I just told you about really helped move me forward when it comes to machine learning. So, you know, I want to give appropriate credit there. But yeah, you know, like, obviously I've worked with neural networks, you know, in my career. But if you guys want to learn more, you know, I would definitely start there with the Tariq Rashid book. Leo says M1 still breathing fine. It is. It is, right? Like, it's not, like, we haven't stressed the hardware at all, guys, right? Like, it's still doing well. So, let's do that. Let's try to push the envelope just a little bit. Let's go to Keras, because we know we can add layers really, really quickly to Keras, right? Let's add a few more layers, guys. Let's see if we can maybe, you know, kind of start to find where things start to slow down, right? So what if we did this? What if we did an 8? And then what if in between here we did what's a good number in between here? Somebody give me a number. Start giving me some numbers, guys. Let's duplicate some of these or add additional layers or different numbers. What makes sense here? Like a 12? And then over here, what? Like a 48? As a step down, right? 64, 48, 30. Yeah, I think that makes sense. What do you guys think? And what if we went to 256 here? And then what if we went to 128? Let's try to tax this machine just a little bit. $64, 128. What is that? 96? Is that the middle point? Right? 64. Oh yeah, 96, I believe. All right, anybody else? 256, 512. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's go to 512. 512 and then go to 256. All right, guys. All right. Hey, so if the stream ends all of a sudden, that means my computer crashed, okay? All right. Let's go back to my Keras terminal. All right, remember guys, this is not really a Keras test. This is more just like an Apple M1 test. Oops. Wow, that's not bad. Each epoch is still taking just a handful of seconds. That is not bad at all, guys. 929. Woohoo! That's our highest number yet, right? 929. That's not bad, guys. $929 is our highest value yet on any of the models. Loss isn't as great as we've seen, but 929, and again, it's on an upward trajectory, right? I mean, look at these numbers. It's kind of an upward trajectory. Yeah, so interesting. Interesting, guys. All right, wow, we've gone for 3 hours, guys. That's incredible. Okay, guys. So, As I always tell you guys, and I encourage you to follow this, every good study ends with go forward steps, right? So, what are some good go forward steps here? One, other types of data, right? This is all numerical data. What about NLP? What about image processing? Right? That would be interesting. What about different hardware? You know, technically I'm on a Mac. Maybe it'll respond differently on Windows. Maybe. What else do you guys think? Give me some comments in the chat. What are some other potential future steps? What else? Different network design, right? Additional network design. Different layers, different types of nodes. We haven't even gotten to the different types of nodes, right? That's kind of like a whole other animal to talk about. But what do you guys think? Let me know. All right, so Leo is interested in image classification. Yep. So just so you guys know, in Tariq Rashid's book, like the final capstone project is an image classification project. So another reason to go pick up that book. Rahul says, comparing output with traditional machine learning models, do you think? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know, Rahul, you know why I like that suggestion? Because so many people are stuck on, oh, neural networks are so wonderful. They're great. You know, they're this, they're that. But they don't take their problems and then try to solve it with regression. And guess what? Regression does just as fine, right? Oh, regression, that's an old method. Nobody uses regression anymore. Who cares? There is no old and new when it comes to models. There is no newer, better, younger, older. That doesn't exist. So yeah, that's a good one, right? Take this and put it in that old school regression model, and regression might do better. You never know. That's why you do model searches. Yeah. So Rahul, I love that suggestion, right? Neural networks versus regression, right? Maybe we should do that. All right, guys, next Sunday. Yeah, just kidding. I don't know if I'm going to do that. But yeah, who says neural networks are so great? Right? Maybe we should do like a regression matchup. So yeah, Rahul, love the suggestion. I'm going to add it to the list, Rahul. You're on the list twice. Dennis, will you please confirm the book? Yep. Make Your Own Neural Network by Tariq Rashid. I'll put it in the Discord later today, but you want to check that out. Make Your Own Neural Network by Tariq Rashid. Really moved me forward in my learning and in my understanding of neural networks. So I hope this session has also moved you guys forward. It's been really great to spend this time with you guys. I hope you learned something. You know, I think we learned that, you know, it's interesting code. You know, they each have their pluses and minuses. Maybe some more study to come, but I hope that each one of you got a sense for definitely for neural networks overall, but got a sense for both Keras and PyTorch as far as the code goes. You know, as somebody mentioned in the chat, maybe there isn't enough of a significant difference there to say, oh, this is clearly better, right? I could see why somebody would say that, right? You know, we haven't really seen like a massive, you know, distinguishable difference. Yeah, so Leo, I'm not sure if there is a verdict. You know, I'm willing to say that, you know, it's to be determined. Again, I like Keras. I'm biased towards Keras. But we really can't say that, oh, you know, there was such a big difference. Keras is clearly better. You know, that wouldn't be fair of me to say, right? Can't say it about PyTorch either, right? So really, it's almost like, you know, well, what code do you feel comfortable with? What does your team use? Again, you have to adjust to the team. The team's not going to adjust to you. So, you know, kind of to be determined. Guys. right? If you feel differently, let me know, or let me know in the Discord. But I think it's been time well spent. We've gone 3 hours. That's one of my longest streams yet. But yeah, just really appreciate the time that we spent together. Appreciate all the support from you. A lot of new people today. So thank you so much for attending. Please join the Discord if you have other questions, want to keep the conversation going. I know some of you just come on Sundays, and that's cool, but I also stream every day, 1500 GMT. But I appreciate your support, guys. So thank you so much. Please take care of yourselves. Lots of craziness happening in the world, so please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.